Welcome to Brain Booster. Have you ever wondered who reigns supreme in the vast African savannas? Yes, indeed, it is the majestic African elephant. The African savanna elephant, also known as the bush elephant, is a true giant among the world's creatures. Towering up to 3 meters high and tipping the scales at an impressive 6,000 kilograms, adult males or bull elephants are the largest land animals on our planet. And it takes them a while to get there. Males only reach their full size at around 35 to 40 years of age, well over half their lifespan, given that wild elephants can live for up to 60 to 70 years. It's not just the adults that are impressive in size, even calves are enormous. At birth, a baby elephant can weigh as much as 120 kilograms, almost 19 stone. There are 3 species of elephants: the African savanna, the African forest, and the Asian elephant. You can tell the African elephants apart from their Asian cousins by the size and shape of their ears. The ears of African elephants are much larger and are often described as mirroring the shape of the African continent itself. In contrast, the ears of Asian elephants are shaped more like the Indian subcontinent. Even the tips of their trunks are different. African elephants have 2 fingers at the end of their trunks, while Asian elephants have only 1. These trunks are marvels of nature, boasting around 150,000 muscle units. They are perhaps the most sensitive organ found in any mammal. Elephants use their trunks for a variety of purposes, from sipping water to serving as a snorkel when swimming. So, the next time you gaze upon an elephant, remember, you're looking at the world's largest land animal. Imagine having an organ that can act as a hand, a straw, a trumpet, and even a snorkel. Well, elephants need not imagine. This incredible organ is none other than the elephant's trunk. With approximately 150,000 muscle units, the elephant's trunk is perhaps the most sensitive organ found in any mammal. This extraordinary appendage serves a multitude of purposes. It's used to suck up water to drink, holding up to 8 liters at a time. When swimming, the trunk transforms into a snorkel, allowing the elephant to breathe while submerged underwater. But the trunk's utility doesn't end there. It's also a vital tool for feeding, helping elephants to grab leaves, fruits, and even small branches. Remarkably, the trunk is also used for social interactions, from gentle caresses in times of affection to forceful pushes during bouts of conflict. Now let's turn our attention to another iconic feature of elephants: their tusks. These elongated incisor teeth start to appear when elephants are around 2 years old and continue growing throughout their lives. They're not just for show either. Tusks are used to prise bark off trees, dig up roots, and serve as a formidable weapon when needed. However, these magnificent tusks, symbols of the elephant's majesty, pose a deadly risk. They are made of ivory, a material highly coveted by poachers. The ivory trade has led to the senseless slaughter of countless elephants, their tusks brutally removed to feed a relentless demand. Their tusks, a symbol of their majesty, sadly, have also become a curse. Elephants are not just big on the outside, they are big on the inside too, especially when it comes to their appetites. Now, let's take a closer look at these gentle giants and their thick skin and voracious appetites. An elephant's skin is like a formidable suit of armor. At 2.5 centimeters thick, it's a robust barrier that protects them from the harsh elements of the African savanna or the dense forests of Asia. But it's not just about protection. This thick skin has an amazing ability to retain water. Those distinctive folds and wrinkles can hold up to 10 times more water than flat skin. This is a clever adaptation that helps elephants stay cool in the scorching heat. Regular dust and mud baths are part of their skincare routine, keeping their skin clean and protecting them from sunburn. Now, let's discuss their enormous appetite. Elephants are herbivores, feasting on grasses, leaves, shrubs, fruits, and roots, depending on the season and their habitat. During dry spells, they tend to eat more woody parts of trees and shrubs like twigs, branches, and barks. An elephant's diet is no small matter. They consume up to 150 kilograms of food per day. To put that into perspective, that's around the weight of 375 tins of baked beans, although half of this may leave the body undigested. Eating is a full-time job for elephants. They spend up to 3/4 of their day munching away, fueling their massive bodies. Imagine, if you will, spending 18 hours of your day just eating. It's a hefty commitment, but necessary for their survival. From their thick, water-retaining skin to their colossal appetites, elephants are truly remarkable creatures, perfectly adapted to their environments. Their size and strength are awe-inspiring, but it's these less obvious characteristics that make elephants truly fascinating. An elephant's day is quite occupied, with 3/4 of it spent eating. So next time you're feeling a little peckish, spare a thought for these magnificent animals and their never-ending buffet. Elephants are not solitary, silent giants. They have a language of their own and a memory that could put ours to shame. It's fascinating to delve into the world of elephant communication. They use a variety of methods, including sounds, body language, touch and scent. Their sounds range from trumpet-like calls to low-frequency rumbles that are too low for the human ear to detect. These rumbles can travel several kilometers, allowing communication over long distances. Body language is another essential part of their communication. A simple flap of the ears or a toss of the trunk can convey a myriad of messages to another elephant. Touch is also a vital part of elephant communication. They use their trunks to touch and explore their surroundings, and to comfort, discipline, or even play with each other. They also use scent as a form of communication. By smelling another elephant's urine or feces, they can determine its reproductive status, health, and even its identity. Now let's talk about their memory. The saying "elephants never forget" is not just a myth. The elephant's temporal lobe, the area of the brain associated with memory, is larger and denser than that of humans. This remarkable memory serves them well in their complex social structures and helps them remember friends and enemies, and even places where water and food can be found, especially during dry seasons. Elephant calves display this astounding memory early on. Within 20 minutes of birth, they are able to stand, and within the first hour, they can walk. Within 2 days, they can keep pace with the herd. This ability to remember and quickly learn is crucial for their survival in the wild. Their complex communication and exceptional memory make elephants truly extraordinary. These gentle giants, with their intricate social structures, rich emotional lives, and remarkable cognitive abilities, remind us of the complexity of nature and the importance of preserving these magnificent creatures. Despite their size and strength, elephants face threats that have caused their numbers to dwindle alarmingly. These gentle giants, the largest land animals on Earth, are under siege. In the past century alone, we've seen around 90% of African elephants vanish, primarily due to the ivory trade. That's an alarming drop, leaving an estimated 415,000 wild elephants today. Ivory, the material that forms the elephant's magnificent tusks, is highly sought after. These tusks, which are actually enlarged incisor teeth, first appear when elephants are around 2 years old and continue growing throughout their lives. They are used to help with feeding, prizing bark off trees or digging up roots, and as a defense when fighting. However, their beauty has become their downfall. Ivory is coveted for its aesthetic appeal and durability, leading to rampant poaching. Asian elephants also face significant threats. Their population has declined by at least 50% over the last 3 generations. Habitat loss, human-elephant conflict, and poaching for tusks, meat and body parts are some of the major threats Asian elephants face. In addition to poaching, elephants face the ongoing threat of habitat loss. Expanding human populations and development are shrinking the elephant's natural habitat, forcing them into closer proximity with humans. This often results in tragic conflicts, with elephants damaging crops or property and humans retaliating. Climate change too poses a significant threat. Changes in rainfall patterns can lead to prolonged droughts, affecting the availability of food and water for elephants. This forces herds to travel greater distances and often leads to increased human-elephant conflict. The survival of these magnificent creatures is in our hands. The story of the elephant is a poignant reminder of our shared responsibility to protect and preserve our planet's diverse inhabitants. Let their story inspire us to act before it's too late. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.